Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. And this video comes to you from Dave & Buster's Arcade in Utica, Michigan off Hull Road, which I finally visited on Saturday, March 3rd, which is quite a bit overdue, and I should have went quite a bit earlier, but I was trying to be cheap and wait for half off, whereas instead, I got a bunch of $20 free plays when I spend $20, thanks to Lydia Collins, who used to work there. Much appreciation to you. And I still have like 6 of those tickets left. This is the very first time that I've been to Dave & Buster's since they announced the Injustice Arcade in late October. And let me tell you, this game is fun right off the bat. You build your team of 3 superheroes using cards that you collect from the game. Even if you lose, and in some cases get obliterated in a very short time, for example, using animated Harley Quinn, 600 Wonder Woman, and Batgirl, you're probably going to lose really quickly. You will receive a card winning or losing. You can then scan the card before every game and use it. Out of a possible 100 cards in Season 1, I own 51 of them, and this is where I come to YouTube for help. As you guys know, I do have a P.O. Box, 23205 Gratiot Avenue, number 337 in Eastpointe, Michigan, which I do plug in the description of all my videos, but I haven't talked about it quite a bit lately, and I'm probably going to start doing that in every YouTube video, as well as the AppZone sponsored link, which is appzone.credit/FC8CD349, and I plan on doing a follow-up video shouting people out within the next few weeks that actually send me cards, be it duplicates or ones that you just don't want. I would prefer cards that I don't have, as you'll probably get a better chance of getting shouted out, even if you send me duplicate cards to send off to State Lover. But I wanted to make a video just to promote the Injustice Arcade and how much I really want a version of this to come to consoles, even if it supports a pay model, which means that you get 1 credit per fight, and cards that unlock cost, say, 10,000, 20,000 credits, or you can buy credits for money. I would still support that logic, because I think the game would be really cool, especially if they update it in the future to add gear, or if they update it in the future to add the rest of the characters in Season 2 or 3. So every Injustice character in the game as of Update 2.6 is in the game. So the first character off that list is Apocalypse Darkseid in Update 2.7. You're not going to have the Dawn of Justice characters. You're not going to have Suicide Squad characters. But I imagine they're going to release a few more characters every update. So I'd like to start off the bat by saying that Bronze Darkseid is one of the most busted cards in Injustice Arcade, since he increases bronze characters and health and damage by 300%. So if you have a 55 attack Deathstroke, now he's going to have 150 and be stronger than the gold cards, and his health is going to be there. Well, they don't have a support card like this for silvers, which I think would actually be pretty cool. It definitely makes bronze cards not useless in Injustice Arcade, and I was literally 4-shotting players with this combination using heavy attacks, and I'm not even joking. Add to that the following synergies: Lex Luthor giving you 15% additional damage. Harley Quinn has that team heal damage buff on special too, and if they throw the bomb at you, you can kiss them goodbye. And on top of that, Insurgency Deathstroke gains a half bar of power when he knocks somebody out, so he knocks out the first person, then he knocks out somebody else. He's going to easily have a bar and a half, 2 bars. He can then use his special too and just wipe you out. And both Flashes and Green Lantern do have high damage for bronze characters. Sinestro, I believe, has 50 damage, so it's not that bad either. Blackest Night Batman does not have his upgraded passive. Red Lantern Hal Jordan does not have the upgraded passive, which means that he will start the match at 3 bars, meaning that if you can survive long enough to get off an emergency barrier, for example, if you're running Crypto Lex Luthor along with John Stewart Green Lantern and Red Lantern Hal Jordan, you're probably going to instantly win the game. There are no defend mechanics with super moves, which is unfortunate because I really feel that people do need a chance to survive, and maybe this will be something that they add in a future update to the Injustice Arcades, but we'll have to see on that. I'm sure that they can be programmed to add more stuff, but we'll have to see on that. Also, Nightwing takes 50% less damage from basic attacks. He is a really powerful silver card, and I dare say that he is probably the best silver card. Even though most silver cards in the game are bad, and I classify them in the same category as bronze cards, there are obviously a couple honorable mentions. being Insurgency Lex Luthor gives 25% health. Having extra health is super important. Insurgency Harley Quinn does have the team heal damage buff and gives 10% damage. Black Adam has the lightning shield. Deathstroke is probably the most damaging silver character, and if he knocks people out, his special moves are going to do more damage. So, some of the really strong synergies in the Injustice arcade are the following. Batman has a 25% damage buff. Arkham Origins Batman does start with 2 bars of power, and he'll basically obliterate somebody unless they're blocking. Animated Harley Quinn gives 20% damage and power generation. Crypto Lex Luthor gives 30% more health. Red Sun Synergy does work as intended. In this format, there isn't a lot of crit. Mostly Arkham Origins Deathstroke and Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, because most of the crit mechanics came after 2.6. So, in my opinion, unless you're using Solomon Grundy with Red Sun, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman, you probably don't even want to use Green Lantern. You probably want to use Superman for more basic damage, Batman for a chance of unblockable special ones, or even just another really powerful effect. For example, buffing an Arkham Origins Batman having more health with Solomon Grundy and more power generation from Wonder Woman. So Shazam works best with the Killing Joke Joker and can probably wipe most anybody out if he gets off his super move. A combo I obviously can't try because I don't have the Killing Joke Joker, but I could obviously use a bunch of power generation with Shazam. For example, Animated Harley Quinn and Regime Green Lantern, and possibly try it in the future. Arkham Origins Bane gives teammates a bar of power, very useful in the later stages of the game, especially to surprise opponents with a nasty Bane barrage. Batgirl's passive does work as intended, and I should have tested if Arkham Origins Batman starts the game with a super move like he used to have early on, but sadly I did not test that, and the next time I go to Injustice Arcade, I will do a follow-up video and report that. Killer Frost does dampen all power generation by 50%. Obviously, super busted with Animated Harley Quinn and 600 Wonder Woman. You're probably not even going to lose fights against Darkseid and 2 bronzes because of the ridiculous damage you're going to put out, and preventing people from using specials is super strong. Balls of Steel Superman special works the same as mobile. However, I did not test if it works like the old version that also worked off super moves. So hopefully in a future game update, I'll be able to test that. Maybe I can run Darkseid with a bronze character and use, like for example, bronze Harley Quinn and use Man of Steel Superman. Try to get to 3 bars of power and have a little bit of fun with that. So 600 Wonder Woman is obviously very strong in this setup because I've actually one-shot people with Silver Wonder Woman using a shield toss, and I'm sure you could do it with Justice League Wonder Woman, who has a lot more damage. I'd also like to thank Coaster1M for the 600 Wonder Woman that he gave me, which you can obviously see right here, because this is one of the most powerful cards in Injustice Arcade. Obviously, you can use Raven as well, and you can stack health, for example, with Crypto Lex Luthor to make it easier for Raven to health swap. You can also use John Stewart Green Lantern to trigger an emergency barrier, which is super annoying in some cases. And I'd also like to thank Dylan Bailey, who gave me Arkham Origins Bane and Luchador Bane. And early on, I used both of them in the arcade. Luchador Bane is definitely fun. I could see him being super good with power generation, just to be able to get off specialties. I'd love to try Ares, Batgirl, and Luchador Bane, which used to be a really powerful combination when Ares had the Roswell Scimitar and Luchador Bane had League of Assassins Demonizing the Ibis Stick. I can't wait to try that out. Now, before I show you guys some gameplay, including some random black people at Dave & Buster's playing the game, as well as me trolling somebody online with a super move from Arkham Origins Batman, I want to talk about some of the notable cards that I do not own. First off, I do not have Bronze Regime Catwoman, Bronze Insurgency Green Arrow, and Bronze Regime Solomon Grundy. I also do not have Silver Deathstroke, Silver Green Arrow, Silver Regime Sinestro, and Solomon Grundy. For the gold cards, in no particular alphabetical order, I do not have Gold Aquaman, Doomsday, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, Arrow Green Arrow, Animated Batman Beyond, Lobo, New 52 Nightwing, Raven, Green Lantern Sinestro, Regime Superman, Superman, Ares, Red Sun Batman, Arkham Origins Deathstroke, Containment Doomsday Zod, John Stewart Green Lantern, Red Lantern Hal Jordan, Regime Raven Static, Mortal Kombat Scorpion, Boss Solomon Grundy, Reverse Flash, Metahuman the Flash, Martian Manhunter, Blackest Night Martian Manhunter, Arkham Origins the Joker, Justice League Wonder Woman, Regime Killer Frost, Hawk Girl, Regime Hawk Girl, Red Sun Superman. So, and obviously Red Sun Batman I don't have as well. There are probably 49 cards, roughly, that I do not own. And I'm looking to you guys to help me complete my collection. Hopefully, one or two of you guys do have a duplicate that you'd like to send to me. And like I've said, I will make a shout out in future videos. Once again, if you skip through to the beginning of the video, it's 23205 Gratiot Avenue, number 337 in Eastpointe, Michigan. I believe it's 48021. I will have it in the description as well. Now with that said, before we end the video, I want to show you guys some gameplay from a couple people at Dave & Buster's, obviously not as skilled as me. I'd also like to show out some screenshots, including winning 28 games in a row, as well as my journey for that. And finally, at the end, trolling in the arcade using super moves like I do in the mobile game. If you like this video showing off my wonderful experience with the Injustice Arcade with all of these cards right here, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, my Instagram, which is HollywoodShono's God. And in the next month or so, I would like to get a posse together to go to Dave & Buster's on a Wednesday so we can have some fun and play some Injustice. Have a wonderful day, kids. I think I gotta hold it in until it registers. I try to insert it the other way and then leave it in until it goes in. That's probably why it's not registered. And then wait till it registers. There you go. Yep.
I can't wait to know it gets I'm playing against my ninja brother. I'm playing red, man. Dark.
Aquaman, okay. Range? Yes, he is. Oh, he's not going to hit. He's on the ground. Grundy, not very strong though. Oh, is he gone? He's not. Oh. Ooh, that did some damage. Give it back to him. There you go. Hit the buttons. player one's gonna win on time. Oh, he's gonna get him. No. Oh. Got him. Got him. Got him. State lover. Gotta tap the buttons, Alex. You're on the right. Okay, you gotta use the attack button. You were hitting block. You're about to die. There you go. Special 2, special. Wow.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!